Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me today. It is Friday. I hope you're all having a great day and a great beginning to your weekend. No matter what day you're watching this video, I hope it's a good day. So, first off, I want to say my face is pretty red and dry, and it's not looking quite as red on the camera as it does in real life. I went to the bathroom and brushed my hair, and I was just like, oh my gosh, but it is what it is. It is very red from this flare-up that I've been going through, and so I've just been having a hard time. But I wanted to share some yarn with you guys, some Premier yarn that I ordered about 2 months ago, and it's been sitting here. And so today I thought I need to put that yarn away because I made a spot for it in my yarn room, and so I thought I would share it with you guys before I go put it away. One night, late one night, probably in the wee hours of the morning, I was on the phone with Eva, and we were on the Premier site. We was both putting in an order, and we was just like, oh, look at this yarn. Did you look at this yarn? And, you know, we're talking on the phone and looking at yarn and putting stuff in our cart. And so we ordered our yarn within minutes of each other. And so she got her order. I got my order first because I'm closest probably to where it came into town or whatever. And then she got her order the next day. I'm drinking some sweet tea. But anyway, I was needing to get some colors up in my yarn stash that I didn't have to make projects, because, you know, when you're making projects to sell stuff, it's hard to make those projects if you don't have the right color yarn, right? So that's what I was working on, was getting up some colors to have in my stash for when projects come up and stuff. And Eva's doing the same, just trying to get some colors in her stash. And it's about 2 months ago when Premier had a really good sale going on that week. And I think it was on sale for a whole month. Yeah, this was back in April, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. Whenever they had that good sale going on. So anyway, I'm just going to show you what I got. Different colors. We'll talk about them. Yeah, they had the Chanel's on really cheap. I can't remember what the price was, but they're not that price anymore, I don't think. But you can always go to Premier. I have a link in the description box below. Click on that link. It is my affiliate link. I get a few pennies from that, and I appreciate it. They add up and allow me to get more yarn. And you can click on that link and go to the website and click on, across the top, it's got some things. Click on sale and then weekly deals, and you'll see what they have on sale for this week. Anyway, I got the Chanel. I wanted some Chanel yarns, and say these are 6 weight, 112 yards, and the color is hibiscus. So I got that. It's a real pretty pink. I don't think I had anything that color pink. And I wanted some browns for skin tones. So I got this one that is a caramel for a darker skin tone. And then I have this one that is sand, and it will just make a lighter skin tone. Let's see what else I got in here. Peach. I didn't get this for a skin tone. I did get it for something else though, I believe. I was looking at my patterns because I wanted to get some yarns that would go with some patterns that I had. And so I hope I can look back at my patterns and see. I didn't write it all down. Anyway, this is peach. And it looks like I got 2 of these. I think I do know what these are for. And I might even go with this. I think so. This is cranberry. Yeah, this one's cranberry. It's a real pretty. That would be such a pretty color at Christmas time to make something with. I don't know what, but it is real pretty. And you can see the prettiness of it. It's real beautiful. And I did get this color here is banana, and this one is, and these are for the same project too, lemon. I hope these go in the same project. That's my plan. I do know what pattern that's too. Oh, let's see. I think I have another hibiscus. No, it's hot coral. It's different from the hibiscus. Yep. These might, I don't know if these are on sale anymore or not. I don't think they are, but they still might be at a good price. But I did realize something just this week, that Premier Basic Chunky yarn, I believe is 117 yards. These are 112. I thought I said 117. It's 112. It's 112, 117. I think they're 117 for their bulky. It's only $2.99. And that is much cheaper than Michael's. Michael's Charisma Chunky is like $4 something, almost $5. It might be $4.50 or $4 something, closer to $5. So I don't ever buy those unless they're on sale. But then I just realized that Premier Chunkies, not this kind of yarn, but just acrylic chunky yarn, 5 bulky weight, is only $2.99 regular price. So I am going to order some of those soonish because I need some solid color chunky, chunky acrylics. But this one is winter white. I wanted a white, but I didn't want it to be white. I was looking for something like an off-white, and so I was able to find that. Move along, Sassy. Oh, and I got this purple here. Isn't that a pretty color? It is called Bright Violet. That is a really pretty color. Sometimes purples are too dark or too light. This one is a really good color. Sassy. Oh, silly girl. Hey, Sassy. There's an artificial tree right here. I was doing a little bit of photography a minute ago, and she wants to rub her head all on this tree. She wants to rub her head on that tree. Okay. This one is bubblegum. Let's look at bubblegum next to that hibiscus. I like to just compare colors, and so that's why I'm showing you. Sometimes on the site it's kind of hard to see, you know. Oh, and then some of these colors in here are not bright, pretty colors, but they're colors I needed for projects. I got the sage. It is for a project. And then I got this green, and I believe it goes in the same project with that, if I'm remembering correctly. This green is called Emerald. Emerald and Sage. So those are pretty together. I like this emerald and this cranberry. Oh, look at that. I don't know what Christmas project that is, but that is a Christmas project in itself. And then here I got a white. I'll show you the difference comparing the off-white and the white. This is white, and this is winter white. You can see there is a great big difference in them. This one is bright, and this one is off-white, because it's winter white. Alright, and then I have another emerald here, I believe. Yep, so I got 2 emeralds. I have to look back and see what project that was for. Oh, yep, I know I got this. Looking on the site, it's some bread type projects. I don't know what Sassy was doing. I got this mustard because it was the closest color I thought for a bread color. So I got that from a British color. And some of these might end up being a British color too. I don't know. It's called Rust. You want to come look in the box? I ended up getting 2 Rust. Rust. R-U-S-T. What is this? Did I get more of the mustard? I had several projects. No, this is curry. That might end up being a bread color too. I don't know. I had several projects that need this color, a color like that. And so that's why I got those. And then the last one in this box is tangerine. It is orange. Tangerine. So that's what I got in that box. And like I said, those aren't the prettiest colors in the world. Well, some of them are, but some like these are not. But they're what I needed for some projects that I want to do. So I'm just going to stick these back in this box. And then I have another box there that we're going to go through and see what is in there. White. Yeah, I have a place in my yarn room that I cleared out for this yarn. And I was going to put it in there. And I thought, well, I better just make a little yarn haul video showing this beautiful yarn. Huh. I thought I heard my phone ringing. I'm recording on my phone. I thought I could hear my phone ringing in there at my desk. I love this purple. It's bright violet, if you want to know the colorway. And then this banana and this lemon is really pretty. This is the lemon, and this is the banana. Those are really pretty. Really pretty. And then, let's see, what was this one? This one was coral, I believe. Yeah, hot coral, bubblegum, and hibiscus. Okay, so I'm going to keep one of these out because we're going to talk about it with this. Well, I'm going to move that box, make it easier on myself. Excuse me a minute. Yes, I still do have Christmas decorations up. Somebody asked in that video that we were doing the Wednesday video. Someone asked, is that an old video? There's a Christmas tree. No. It was a normal video. I mean, it was a new video. It was just... we just had a Christmas tree up. Yesterday, I took the Christmas tree down. I had Zeke to take it and put it in storage yesterday. But up until then, it was up. I just can't get around to do things and get things done like I want to get done. And Zeke happened to have a few minutes free, and he helped me a minute or two yesterday. I didn't have very long, but okay, so I saw this on the bag deals on the Premier Yarn website. If you go across the top to sales, and then it'll drop down, you can see weekly sales and bag deals and clearance. Something else is there too, but anyway, this is Chanel yarns. This was $8. I cannot remember the price of this, but we're going to talk about it. Okay, so this is 500. It don't tell the yards, I don't think. Mega value pack. Okay, so it doesn't tell the yards, but it tells the grams. This is 500 grams. And this is 150 grams. So, and this is $8. And I don't remember the price of this, but you can check it out on there. But anyway, this ends up being the better deal. These bags, if you use this kind of yarn, these bag deals, Stash Goals, Chenille, it's 500 grams, 1.1 pounds. And this is the color light blue. But it ends up being the better deal. You can see right here that it is a lot of yarn. And if you're going to be making plushies and you're going to need a lot of certain colors, they don't have all the colors. They just have a few. But that is the better deal, these $8 bags. So I did get the blue. And I got this purple, and it is really a pretty purple. It's a little, almost getting dark, but not too dark that you can't see the color, you know. See it, but it's just pretty purple. And I got this one right here for some skin tones. It is called Tan. And then I also got yellow. And this is called light yellow. So I got those 4 bags. I thought about going back and getting some white, because sometimes you just need white. And let's see, I did order one of these. I really love this colorway. It is sea glass, and so I just wanted some in the full weight yarn. I have some in Parfait Chunky, and I just wanted some in the full weight yarn. So I ordered one of these just to have in my stash. And then they have these for $6. The little Premier Mannequins. And I know Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches has already shown these and worked with them and all. I've had them that long. They've just been in the box. They've just been in a box because I just, you know, had things going on. I really thought I would love this colorway here. I hadn't opened it and looked at it, but it's called Seersucker. It's red and light blue and dark blue and white. Seersucker. Now all these have a good bit of white on them. And if you don't plan on, you know, color controlling, which I never color control cakes, I always just let them play out how they're going to play out. But I did get several of these. I got the pink. This one right here is called Tea Party. It is light blue, blue, pink, lavender, and white. And these will go a long way. They really will. They look small, or you might think they're small, but they're the Mannequin Chenille. And they will go a long way. So anyway, I got some of those. I got, oh, this one was really pretty. Candy. This one's called Candy Hearts. It is light pink, hot pink, fuchsia, and white. I see all those colors in there. Really pretty, really pretty. So I'm going to put those in my stash in there and just work up some projects for my booth, or, you know, just whatever happens to come out. This one is Raindrops on Roses. I think that's the color that Jennifer used to make a snake that she was working on. Raindrops on Roses. And so I have that one. I figured 3 of each of these is probably pretty good. This one is called Peony. I'm probably not saying that correctly, but it's pink and green and white, light pink and dark pink. No, not dark pink. A light pink and a bright pink and a green. That's really pretty. That is really pretty. I like those. I just wonder. I just wonder, I need another pack. That would make a really pretty baby blanket, I think. If the light pink is in the middle, then the dark pink and the green around it, and then that white. But I would work up the whole thing in a granny square, which would make a large granny square, and put 4 of them together would be pretty, I think. Yeah, those are pretty. Anyway, if you don't know about these, they're 54 yards, 50 grams, 1.76 ounces, and 50 meters. But anyway, oh, there's what it looks like as a granny square. Not sure you can see that too well. Let me just see. I can bust it open. Does it show that on all of them? Yeah, it shows them all works in a granny square. You can't see that too good. Let me see if I can just get this out. But Eva got her yarn in too, and I believe she plans on doing a video on her channel, which she hasn't really got going on her channel yet. And so when she does, I'm going to be sharing the fool out of that channel to get, you know, so she can get up some subscribers. Here's what it looks like. But anyway, to go and subscribe right this minute, with the way YouTube algorithm works, she needs to be putting out the videos, and then people subscribe so that it shows those people her videos. Because I think if people went and subscribed right now and she starts putting out videos, YouTube is just so weird. It may not like alert or show that she's put out videos. So I don't know. I think she needs to be putting out videos first, and then the subscribers come over and look at her videos and join. I think that would be the best for her. You know what? I might have got two. No, I thought I might have got 2 of those. This one is called Popsicle. It almost is the same. Well, the green is different, and this one has a reddish in it. That's called Popsicle. But these are really cute. They'd be cute for fast little projects that you're gonna do, and it don't, you know, you're doing something that don't really have to be a certain color. Or, like I said, if you bought 2 of them, you'd have 6. You can make granny square out of each one, and then put them together for a quick baby blanket, or whatever, lap size blanket, whatever it turned out to be. But you know, they are super soft. There's a chenille yarn. It is 6 bulky, 100% polyester. Some people, you know, don't like working with these kind of yarns, and I get it, I know. But thankfully, Premier has lots of other yarns too. So, but yeah. I just want to go work it up in a project, and y'all know I cannot. No. Hush your mouth. You cannot go start another project. I've got a box of projects that I need to work on that wouldn't take that much to get them done up. I'm trying to get a little bit organized to say, okay, I can start a new project and I can work on 2 of these projects that I already have going. So I'm trying to do that. I think I'm going to pick about 4 or 5 projects for the week and say this is the blanket of the week, and I'll just work on it whenever I feel like it, you know. And I may work on it 2 or 3 days that week, or I may just work on it one day. I'm just gonna let, you know, my mood rule. I really like this Sear Seeker. I just love those colors together. They're so nautical colors. You know, they remind me of seaside stuff, and also Americana. So, if you like those colors, this one right here is, yeah, the Tea Party. So I had to get that because I love a good tea party. And then that one, I showed you that. So anyway, let me show you what that looks like, kind of worked up. Very, very cute, very pretty. And I love variegateds for amigurumis because I just like things to have interest and not be boring. Sometimes they need to be done in solid colors, and sometimes I just really love them in a good variegated. But I'm excited about these because I think these are well worth the money. They are the best price, you know, but they don't have this in all the colors. I think there might have been a black, and there may be, there's a white, I think. So I'm going to order the white just to have that white on hand. But that yellow, what color was it? Light yellow. And then I have purple. That purple seems heavy. It feels more, I don't know, it just felt a little heavier there. And then light blue. And then tan, which would make great colors for, you know, some skin tone mermaids or dolls and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm happy to get those. Happy to have those in my stash. And like I said, as I'm getting organized and getting my yarn all situated in my yarn room, where I have, you know, my yarn kind of divided out, and I know where to look for certain yarns, it'll just be easier to go in there and get the colors I need and work on my projects. So I'm excited about that. So anyway, don't forget that if you need to order some Premier yarn, I have a link in the description box right up under this video. Just click that to show more, and you can use that link. Their weekly deals changes just about every week, and I think I'm just, they might change on Wednesdays. I'm not really for sure on that. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason to that. But there's always weekly deals, there's bag deals, and there's always some clearance yarn also. So jump on over there and see if there's any yarn you need. But I am going to be putting in another order soonish. I don't have to right away, but eventually I'm going to order some solid color bulky yarn. Yeah, because I have some variegated charisma yarn, but I need some solid colors to go with it. Like if I'm like a turtle, I want the head and the fins to be a solid color, and then the variegated shell. And so, yeah, I need to go in my yarn room with pen and paper, or notebook or something, and write down colors that I need of solids to go with colors that I already have on the wall. So anyway, yeah, I just want to share this with you guys, and I hope you're all having a great day. I hope you're looking forward to a great weekend. We do not have any weekend plans. It is Memorial Day weekend. We're just going to take it easy, I guess. I don't think we have, you know, really any big important plans other than just survive. I don't know if I said earlier, thank you to Vicky for this shirt. Did I say that at the beginning? I can't remember. I did say it on that Whip Wednesday video where even I was digging through whips, but about halfway through that video or more towards the end, I did say that, but you know, Vicky might not have saw that. So thank you, Vicky, for this shirt. I do appreciate it very much. It's very, very comfortable. It came from Amazon. It was on my Amazon wish list, and Vicky got it off of there and sent it to me. I love it. Thank you so much, Vicky. I've wore it several days now. Not whole days, but I'll put it on to like do that video on Wednesday. I put it on to like run somewhere yesterday. And then Big Daddy had to run an errand, and I put it on then. And I take it off when I come home because I don't want cat hair all over it. Or dog hair, or you know, just whatever. I come in and put my pajamas you know, on. But I took my pajamas off earlier and got dressed because I did have company coming over. And so Sassy, she's up there laying down now, but Sassy went and got my pajama shirt and was dragging it around with her. I don't know. I think my smell's on it, you know, and I think she just wanted it with her. And so she drug it back in here. I took it off in my bedroom. She got it and brought the shirt in here and just dropped it, and then laid down on it and took a nap. She's so funny like that. Oh, guys, I'm going to let you all get going. I'll see you all in the next video. Love you all. Bye, friends. Thank you so much, friends, for hanging out with me today and letting me share my yarn haul with you all. Remember, there is a Premier link in the description box if you need to use it. I appreciate it very much. And guys, it is a beautiful day to crochet. I hope you enjoy your day and your weekend to come. I will see you all in the very next weekend. I'll be here all weekend.